Have you ever been out for a walk, enjoying the fresh air, when a random dog suddenly charges toward you with excitement? You've never met them before, yet they act like you're their long best friend. The owner might rush in with an apology, but you're left wondering, why me? What is it about you that draws dogs in? Why do they feel an instant connection? Today, we'll explore scientifically backed reasons for why dogs might come charging toward you. And by the end of this video, we'll even touch on a very non-scientific theory, the one I find most intriguing. Let's get started. It's no secret that dogs have an extraordinary sense of smell, far superior to ours. With around 300 million olfactory receptors compared to our mere 5 million, their noses are finely tuned for detecting even the subtlest scents. That's why, when a random dog suddenly rushes up to you, it might not be so random at all. They're likely drawn to something familiar or comforting in your scent. What's fascinating is that dogs don't just recognize smells, they associate them with comfort. Whether it's the familiar scent of a dog they know, the food you feed your pet, or even your emotional state, dogs can smell it all. In fact, studies suggest that dogs can actually smell our emotions. When you're happy, your body releases different chemicals than when you're sad or anxious, and dogs notice. If you're radiating calm or joy, they're more likely to come closer, sensing safety and warmth. If you're feeling down, they may approach gently, trying to comfort you in the only way they know how. It's not just about your natural scent, it's about the feeling you radiate. Dogs can feel safe around those who carry positive emotions. But beyond their powerful nose, dogs are also expert readers of human energy and body language, and what they sense might surprise you. Have you ever noticed how we naturally gravitate toward people who seem calm, open, and welcoming? Well, dogs are no different. They might not understand our words, but they read our body language like an open book. From the way we carry ourselves to the energy we project, dogs pick up on the smallest cues and decide in an instant whether we feel safe or not. This phenomenon is scientifically backed by studies like one from the University of Naples in 2021, which showed that dogs are more likely to approach humans who display a relaxed posture and friendly demeanor. Things like a soft gaze, gentle movements, and an open posture tells a dog that you are safe and not a threat. On the flip side, tension, whether in your shoulders, your tone, or even the stiffness of your stance, can make dogs feel uneasy. And they don't need you to yell to get the message. I've seen this firsthand. The moment I raise my voice at home, even just a little frustration slipping through, my dog quietly disappears under the sofa. No harsh words, no dramatic gestures, just the energy was enough. In that moment, I realized dogs aren't just watching what we do, they're feeling who we are. And while your energy can attract a dog in the moment sometimes, it's about who you remind them of. But before we dive into the next secret, if you're enjoying this topic so far, let us know by tapping the like button. It shows us we're on the right track and motivates us to keep bringing you more heartwarming insights like this. You may never have met the dog running toward you, but for them, you might remind them of someone they trust. Dogs have episodic memory, which means they can recall specific events with impressive detail. So if you remind a dog of someone who's been kind to them, they'll likely approach you in hopes of recreating that positive experience. Think of it like humans who associate certain things with good memories. If a dog had a pleasant experience with someone before, whether it was another human or a pet, they may instinctively seek you out because you represent something safe and welcoming. It's a beautiful reminder that our pets are emotionally intelligent, capable of remembering the warmth and kindness they've felt in the past. While we all know that dogs respond to words, it's not just the words, it's how we say them. Dogs are highly responsive to the tone of our voice, particularly higher-pitched tones or what experts call dog-directed speech. Yes, that adorable baby talk voice we all use when talking to puppies. And here's the twist. Dogs love it. Research by Dr. Julianne Kaminsky found that dogs respond more positively to high-pitched voices because they associate them with affection and care. Just like human babies respond to baby talk, puppies and adult dogs alike find comfort in the tone of voice we use. So, if you're the kind of person who greets dogs with a cheerful, sweet tone, you're more likely to attract their attention, especially when they're curious or in need of some companionship. If you love dogs, then the first time you met a puppy, you probably couldn't resist cooing over them in a high-pitched, cheerful voice. "Who's a good puppy? Who's so cute?" If you remember their tail wagging and how they instantly felt safe and excited, that was all thanks to the energy in your voice. Imagine now, a dog that's been abandoned, looking at you with eyes full of both excitement and fear, as you speak softly and gently in that same baby talk voice. You watch the tension in their body fade away. With just a simple shift in your tone, you've not only caught their attention but made them feel safe, valued, and understood. It's in those moments that our voices do so much more than just communicate. They create a bond that's felt deep down to their bones. And we've already discussed how your scent influences how dogs perceive you, but did you know that the scent of your home can also play a role? If a dog smells your home scent on you, it may lead them to approach. Your house's unique smells, especially if you have a dog, leave an imprint on your clothes and skin, which dogs can recognize. They might remember a dog who lived in your house before, or simply pick up on familiar, comforting smells. Dogs have a remarkable sense of smell, and they can even recognize scent memories from years ago. You may have forgotten the last time you encountered that dog, but they haven't. The familiarity of your scent reassures them, giving them the confidence to approach. This is yet another example of how scent can play a role in creating connections, whether it's with a dog you've never met or your own furry friend. After going through all the explanations about scent, body language, and energy, there's one final, fascinating theory that might just explain why random dogs seem drawn to you, and it's surprisingly simple. You have a natural connection. Sometimes, no matter how much science tries to break things down, certain bonds just happen. They can't be explained by pheromones, body language, or any other scientific factor. It's just that something clicks. Think about the way we connect with other humans. There's no need for an analytical breakdown. Sometimes we just click with someone. You feel comfortable. You feel like you understand each other, and that connection is effortless. It's the same with dogs. Some people just have that invisible pull, that natural connection that makes dogs feel safe and excited to approach. They feel it in their bones, and there's no reason for it other than a mutual understanding, even if it's unspoken. Animal behaviorist Patricia McConnell describes this bond as mutual comfort and familiarity, something that we might not fully understand yet. It's like your scent, the way you speak, or simply the way you present yourself. Something about you makes them feel at ease. It's not a mystery, just a natural, unspoken bond between two beings. If you've ever wondered why certain dogs flock to you without explanation, it could just be that you have that special spark that draws them in. They don't need a reason, they just like you. If you're someone who attracts dogs, whether intentionally or not, consider yourself lucky. But if you're hoping to become more dog-friendly, just remember to keep it calm, confident, and full of positive vibes. And if this video helped you understand why dogs might be so drawn to you, don't forget to share it with fellow dog lovers. Maybe someone you know is wondering why dogs always rush over to them too.